Alright guys, barkamu da dawowa a wannan series namu na technical analysis. Now, a wannan bidiyon zan mana bayani kamar yadda na faɗa akan yanayin da na ɗauki wannan trade da kuke gani akan screen wato na BTC USD trade ne wanda na yi shi jiya, and then kamar yadda kuke gani trade ne wanda ya tafi a profit kuma mun yi hitting ta profit. Kuna ganin shi a nan live trade ne. So kafin mu fara, kar ka manta idan baka yi subscribe ma wannan channel din ba, ka danna subscribe button din saboda idan nayi dropping video ya zama kai ne farko wanda zaka fara gani, saboda ina sake video wanda zai amfane ka a hanya ko a journey na trading ɗinka. Now, kowane trade idan nayi ko loss ne ko profit ne ina yin video a kai, in ma akwai kuskure kuma in ma ya tafi daidai in mana bayani akan abubuwan da nayi saboda waƴansu ma su amfana. So idan kana bibiya na zaka dinga amfana da ire-iren video kamar haka. Na kamar yadda kuke gani wannan trade ne wanda na yi shi live kuma kuna ganin shi ya hitting take profit. Now, ba tare da ɓata lokaci ba za mu je yanzu mu yi sketching in gaya muku rules da na bi da kuma abubuwan da na yi step by step akan wannan trade kafin mu zo mu yi shi live akan wannan. Bari mu je mu yi sketching in gaya mana yanda na ɗauka ko kuwa rules ɗina da kuma abubuwan da muke buƙata mu gani a chart kafin mu taking trade. So bari mu je yanzu sharp sharp. Now, bari mu yi sketching. Now, as a trader kamar yadda na faɗa ni a rules ɗina na trading idan na zo farko ina identifying market structure ne, right? Zan yi identifying market structure. Sorry. Now, wannan da kuke gani shine market structure ɗina. Zan yi identifying market structure. Now, wannan shine market structure ɗina da na zo kan chart ɗin, right? Kamar yadda kuke gani a nan ya nuna min me? Ya nuna min cewa ina me? Ina downtrend. Me yasa? Saboda ina da break of structure a nan. Ina da break of structure a nan, right? Ina da break of structure a nan. Sannan kuma ina da shi da na zo ina da wannan a nan. Ina da wani break of structure a nan, right? Kuna gani? Ina da wannan break of structure to the downside. So definitely kasuwa ya nuna min me? Ina downtrend. So nan gaba me zan nema? Now a cikin rules ɗina shine bayan ka yi identifying market structure, ka yi identifying trading range ɗinka, duka na yi video akan waƴannan abubuwan. In baka gani ba za ka iya zuwa ka duba saboda kar abun ya zama maka sabo. So now zan yi identifying, yanzu na yi identifying me? Market structure ɗina na gani ina downtrend. So the next thing abin da zan yi shine zan yi identifying trading range ɗina. So sai na yi identify trading range ɗina a nan, ko ba haka ba ne? Trading range shine inda zan yi focusing a kai, right? In between this, in na ce trading range, in between tsakanin wannan da wannan, this is where I'll be focusing on. As far as the market stayed inside this place, now I'll be looking for short positions, ko ba haka ba ne? So now na zo kasuwan yana haka. Now the next thing a nan shine I want to see liquidity, right? I want to see liquidity and then identify my fair value gap, ko ba haka ba? Sannan I want to be sure cewa this my swing high a nan ɗin, wannan swing high ɗina, recent swing high ɗina ya yi sweeping me? Order block ɗina ya yi meeting criteria ɗin shi. No, akwai criteria na order block na yi video a kai za ka iya dubawa. Now but then abin da zan nema a nan shine farko zan nemi order block, ko ba haka ba? Zan nemi order block, zan nema fair value gap, sannan zan nemi liquidity, right? So then farko but I will use my Fibonacci first. Now kamar yadda na gaya muku amfani da Fibonacci yana da amfani sosai. Now Fibonacci will show me where exactly I want to take the trade, ko ba haka ba ne? Tunda ina selling ne, I want to sell, that means I'll be looking for this area. This is our premium level. I will be looking to sell a cikin wannan premium level ɗin, shine zan nemi selling opportunity, right? So duk wani abun da zan yi in market bata shiga wannan selling opportunity wannan premium level ɗina ba, I will not be selling. So I'll be looking for my order block inside this premium level, ko ba haka ba ne? Zan nemi order block ɗina a cikin wannan premium level ko kuwa fair value gap ɗina. Point of interest ɗina dai kawai in total I will be looking for my point of interest a cikin wannan fair value gap, a cikin wannan premium level ɗin. Now this Fibonacci helped me to identify my premium da kuma discount area. So when you are selling, kana so ka sayar a me? A premium area. And now we have identified that from here to here is your premium zone. So we don't need this one again. Bari mu goge shi. So now I will identify the next thing I want to identify. Let's say I have a order block here, right? I have my order block here, right? This is my OB. So the next thing, what am I going to do? Now, do you see that OB ina yana me? Yana already yana premium zone, right? Yana premium zone. So that means it's valid wannan area to sell. Wooling is very, very okay for me to sell here. Now, the next thing I'll be looking for what? I'll be looking for fair value gap. Let's say I have this fair value gap here, have this fair value gap here, right? So you know some fair value gap there now within that range. So the next thing I'll be looking for some form of liquidity. Zan name liquidity, right? Liquidity zan nema. Fine. Sai na nemi liquidity na sai kasuwan ta zo ta yi min forming na liquidity a nan, right? A nan. Some kamar trend line liquidity, right? Now yeah, from Munkama trend line, I have this trend line liquidity. So the next thing I'll identify that yeah, I have this trend line liquidity where market need to sweep go. Dole market is sweeping liquidity before it goes to my order block. Kafin market ta shiga order block ɗina dole ta yi sweeping me liquidity, right? So now I've met some of my criteria. Now I have this market structure. Now this trading range we don't need it. Zaka iya barin shi, but then what's the importance of this trading range is kana monitoring, you're monitoring the market closely. It's either you broke into the upside, you have a change of character, or if it broke to the downside, you have a break of structure. So shine amfanin trading range, then you know exactly where you want to like trade. Now the next thing, I have this market here, I have this liquidity already formed, and then maybe my other block here has sweep liquidity before pushing down side. So I'm now okay. Now the next thing I will do is the Nagani Haka, I will look for my short position, right? Then the short position tools, then I'll what? I'll place my position here at this level, right? Place my position and then target the what? This low here. Adjust everything to be clear so that your chart will look clear. Cover cover. Adjust my X stop loss above this high. That's it. So I have this setup now. So I'll have my take profit here actually. I'll have my take profit here. Then some take profit in and GP in. Guys, it's very simple. Calcumanta, let me say TP. Let's put TP. So it's very simple, guys. Just that you need to be focused and then build up. Now I have this setup and then I'm waiting for price to come into my zone. Now, Calcumanta, please subscribe. Don't forget, please subscribe, guys. So then what? Price do what? Price is coming, sweeping all this liquidity, coming to my zone, rejecting, 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 then boom, price hit my TP, right? So that's how it is, guy. You can see that price even come outside, price will even come out here in order to sweep liquidity, then reject it, then push to the downside. You can see this is exactly how I took this trade. Ko ba haka bane, shine abin da nayi taking wannan trade din. Wannan step by steps din ne shine na bi na taking wannan trade. So ba tare da ɓata lokaci ba, let's go and look at the chart. Let me show you exactly what I did on the chart without wasting much of time. Bari mu je sharp sharp akan chart. Let me delete all this. Now back to our chart. You can see, guys, this is BTC USD, right? This is what? BTC USDT. Now from the look of things, now let's apply all the principle or all our rules. Bari mu yi applying rules namu gaba ɗaya akan wannan BTC USD, right? So from the higher time frame, let me come to the what from 4-hour time frame. From the 4-hour time frame, guys, you can see that generally we are what? We are in downtrend, right? We're in downtrend. Let's just focus on this area here. So if you can see that here from the 4-hour time frame, we are what? Muna downtrend, right? Idan mun sa trend line din mu. So the most important part then, guys, identify what? Identify your market structure higher time frame. So you can see that yeah, the market is pushing to the downside. So now by using the trend line, and then if you are using break of structure, you can see that the market is forming what? breaking structure to the downside, right? You can see that the market is breaking structure to the downside. We have a break of structure here, we have a break of structure here, right? So definitely you know that we are what? We are bearish. The market is bearish, right? So the most important thing is identifying what? Nache, identifying market structure on the higher time frame. Ko ba haka bane, right? So you can see that we are what? We are bearish already. Bitcoin is bearish on 4 hour time frame. So what we'll be doing is what? Looking for selling opportunity ko a lower time frame din ko a ina. Now this is it. On the lower time frame, you can see that we have this break of structure. That means we're bearish. So now let's go to 15 minutes or 1 hour to see where we want to be looking for a selling opportunity. So we can see that muna ganin cewa we are what? We are bearish even on the what? On the 1 hour time frame. So we're still bearish. Now what next? So identifying muna neman we want to see where we want to catch this move ko ba haka bane, you always want to catch this swing highs da yake making when you are in downtrend. So muna so mu yi catching wannan move now, right? So we can see we are what? We are bearish up to now. So let me come to 15 minutes, right? Then I come to 15 minutes because I didn't see any opportunity on what? Ban ga wani opportunity a higher time frame din ba. I didn't see any entry points. So I came down to what? 15 minutes. And that is when I saw what? I saw an opportunity. So let's start by identifying the market structure. Kamar yadda na gaya muku. Number one, I identified my market structure, which is what? Very, very bearish, right? This is the first break of structure da na gani, da na indicating this is my first break of structure. Uh, that I saw. Then I now come down here, I see this one. This is where I start catching the move. Now, this is where a nan ne na ga wannan break of structure. When I came, the market a nan yake da na zo kan kasuwan market din yayi breaking wannan structure din already, right? Market has broke this structure when I came. So now I'll be focusing on what this area because this is my what? This is my trading range now, guys. This is my trading range. So this place, I don't want this place because the Nazo, the market is here. When I come, the market is within this range. So I'll be focusing here now. Now, I'll what? The Nazo, the market is here. When I come, the market is here. Let's push it that way, right? Let's push it that way. So the market is like this, right? Now I have this word, I have this break of structure here. You can see when I identify my break of structure, that's this. So I then identify, then I identify in trading range inner, which is here. Then I identify my trading range because you can see that the market structure is what? Bearish already me identifying. So I now identify my trading range from here, then to this area, then one this low here. So this is my current trading range. Now all I will be doing now is what? Looking for selling opportunity inside this area. Now a ina ne zan nemi me? Zan nemi trading opportunity ina shine nace a cikin wannan trading range ina. As you can see, I'm very bearish. Now what am I going to look for now? I will use my what? I will use zan yi amfani da me Fibonacci retracement tool dina for me to identify my premium and discount zone. So I use my what? Fibonacci, na yi amfani da Fibonacci don in identify me premium da kuma discount level. So as you can see, I start from the top to what? To this bottom here, right? Now mun fara daga sama zuwa kasa. Then you can see that I have this level. This area shine yake mai premium levels dina. This area is my premium level and this is my discount level. So if I want to sell, idan ina so in yi selling na market then I will only focus in what? Inside this premium level. I will only focus inside this premium level. Then what? I will not sell, baran yi selling a cikin mai discount area ba, because in kana so ka sayar da abu kana so ka sayar ne da tsada, right? In yayi tsada kake so ka sayar. So this is the importance of what? Fibonacci retracement. So now I will be looking for what then? Inside this area now, I'll be looking for fair value gap, right? Number one, and then I'll be looking for order block. That's my point of interest, right? Now, firstly, if you look at this area, I don't have any point of interest here, right? I don't have any point of interest here. So let me delete this one now, since we know exactly from here to here we'll be focusing on premiums on the most. So now, as I'm saying, I don't have any point of interest here, right? It's already the area is already filled. Go back when so I'll come down here. This is also inside my word premium level. So now I'll be focusing this on this area. Zan yi focusing akan wannan area. Me yasa? Saboda I see this word impulsive move. Kasuwan ta yi making impulsive move ana, right? So which you can see that may ina da fair value gap, ina da fair value gap. So now I want to pick my order block here, right? I want to pick my order block, this one, this last green candle. But then I will come down to what? I want to come down to 5 minutes to refine this order block, right? Now you can see that idan na dawo 5 minutes, let me come down to 5 minutes sharp. Sorry, let's come back to 5 minutes. So you can see that this is our 5 minutes, 5 minutes, one 5 minutes, one number. This is our 5 minutes area. So now let's adjust this one to here because we are trying to refine the whole thing. Muna so mu minimize and risk them, right? So now I have this area now as my word point of interest. You can see clearly the fair value gap, right? So we have munga fair value gaps and munga me munga order block them, right? So let's indicate it. I have this fair value gap here. I have this fair value gap here. Muna da wannan fair value gap anan. Mun samu fair value gap. Na samu fair value gap dina anan, right? Now indicating. Cool. Then what? This my order block. You guys can see one order block dina is sweeping one liquidity, right? Sweep this liquidity. Let me just say this one, right? Yeah, is sweeping liquidity. Anan. One order block, right? Yeah, is sweeping liquidity anan. Now I'm done with this area now. My fair value gap is what is there. So now I have this trend line liquidity, Kuma. You understand? Now I focus in some trend line liquidity. You can see it from here to here. All this I call it what trend line liquidity. Let's indicate it. So you can see that duka abubuwan da muka yi magana, all my rules are now coming in places. So I have this trend line liquidity. So let's come back to what? To our 15 minutes. So now this is it. This is the area exactly one and now because I just want to use this 15 minutes. So now I now drag what? Let me show you something. Order block here, my order block. Let me break out order block now, right? So then what? I have what? Everything in place now. Komai muna da shi yanzu. Komai muna da shi. Mun samu fair value gap namu, mun samu order block ɗinmu, mun samu liquidity. Now you can see that I place my short position here. Then I place in short position ɗina. Now, targeting this area as my take profit, this low as my take profit. TP. Yeah, this is my TP. My stop loss is above this our swing word, swing high. Ko ba haka bane? Because once this is our swing high, wannan swing high din shine the swing level da muke da shi. Once we broke through this area, that is when I will be looking for buying opportunity. But as far as we are trading below this area, wannan trading range din you guys can see it here that the market didn't came through. Ko ba haka bane? So you can see that a nan market din bata zo ta yi breaking wannan swing high din mu din ba. So now I put my stop loss above the swing high so that if at all the market is going to continue to the upside, it will have to what break this swing high first kafin na market din ta ci gaba da me ta ci gaba da uptrend. But then mun gani cewa market din it only stop here, yeah, sweeping the liquidity above this our order block because we all know that other blocks akwai liquidity a kai. Now to trap people ko ba haka bane because the market when the market came in here, the market da ya zo you can see the way it plays around this area. It plays around this area making a lot of people to sell to buy ko ba haka bane, because you know how institutions do their things. If they want to sell and there are no buyers, they will make people sell, then they will make people buy, then they will sell. And if they want to sell and if they want to buy and they are not selling, they will make people sell, then they will buy. So abin da ya faru a nan kenan, smart monies sun yi trapping na mutane. You can see that kasuwan ta yi ta wani zigzags a nan, tana gathering liquidity, because lokacin mutane suna so su sayar and then kuma ba sellers, ko ba haka bane, so they make people to start selling, ko ba haka ba, sun mai da mutane su fara sayarwa, da mutane suka to start buying. Since they want to sell, they make people to what, to start buying, so that they will sell. You understand? So this is what they do. Sai suka fara siya. Now sai mutane suka fara siya thinking the market will go up. Then what they do, they crash the market down, and then we can see that we hit our TP exactly. You can see it, right? When you hitting TP. This is how exactly I trade this concept to make my profit and all these things. So shine yanda na yi amfani da wannan strategy din, very simple, no stress, da kuma rules ɗina da na yi following, sai na yi trading na wannan strategy. I don't trade like mad. Trading is not about kullum ka zama kana trading ko wannan. No, you need to wait for your opportunity. You need to like wait and execute, ko ba haka bane. So now you can see that BTC is continuing to what, to move to the downside, and then we are having some pullback here now. But I doubt in har BTC zai ci gaba da tafiya kasa, because now I'm seeing a lot of liquidity. So definitely maybe we're going to see some change of characters to the upside, right? So but then we will need to wait and see what BTC will do next, ko ba haka ba. So now nan gaba, don't forget, please subscribe guys, subscribe and like. So clearing all these things now, so that we look for what, another trading opportunity, or we look for what the market will do next. So we have this break of structure here. The market has break another structure here, you can see, right? The market has to break another structure, ko ba haka ba. Now we have this break of structure. Where is our trading range? Now we have this low here as our new lower low, right? And then we have this high here. Muna da wannan high. This is our new high here, right? So this area now is our new trading range, ko ba haka ba. But then there are a lot of liquidities above this. So me, what I'm seeing is that Bitcoin will come need to do something like this. In ma zai tashi sama, zai ci gaba da zuwa nan, Bitcoin is sweeping now. Maybe if we have if we have a sweep here, ko ba haka bane, if the market, the candlestick closing above this with clear confirmation, then we see some kind of change of character here. Then we start looking for BTC to come down here and then push up. But then if at all the market didn't break this area with full body closure, then we'll be looking for selling opportunity around this area. But then wannan wurin, there are a lot of liquidities here, so we need to be very, very careful here to see what the market will do idan ta zo wannan region ɗin. So that's it guys. Don't forget to subscribe and then share the video, like and comment on the video you want me to cover. In kuna so akwai video da kuke so na yi covering, zaka iya mai commenting in maka video akai, and then kai subscribing, kar ka manta. Sai mun haɗu a video na gaba.